Do pull up a casket and sit down, friends, because it's time once again for Creepy Cheapies with Dr. Lady here in the attic of Horror Hotel. I'm Casper Weinberger, and tonight's mask is another one that comes to us from the folks at Trick or Treat Studios. You know, I don't generally care for silly masks. I like masks to be really scary and creepy, or you know, kind of realistic, kind of believable, more than I do ones that are like comical, funny, silly, goofy masks. I make a few exceptions, one of which is for this monstrosity, which came out in time for Halloween 2014. It is the Trick or Treat Studios mask called, I kid you not, Little Tibia. Little Tibia. Yeah, make sure you write that down. Little Tibia, because there may be a quiz later. See, there was a band called Little Tibia and the Phibias, which I think was a really poor and desperate attempt at a pun on the name of Tiny Tim, you see, who was popular in the 1960s when the film Mad Monster Party came out. And Mad Monster Party, an animated puppet movie, sort of in the style of Rudolph, you know, those great Christmas specials that they show every year, like Rudolph and The Year Without a Santa Claus, and a lot of those. This was done by those people, Rankin Bass, and they use the same stop-motion animation techniques on little puppet monsters. And showing up at one point in the movie, along with just about every famous monster they could possibly corral into the feature, was Little Tibia, a musician with his band of singing, dancing, musical skeletons who look like this. Now, of course, this had to be resculpted to be done mask-sized because they're just little miniature stop-motion models in the film. This was sculpted for Trick or Treat by Kelly Mann, aka the Mask Doctor. I know some people call me the Mask Doctor, but Kelly Mann is also the Mask Doctor too. And you can go ahead and make up the joke of your choice about two Mask Doctors, one named Lady and one named Man, because what were the odds of that? I don't know. But somehow that's how it happened. But nice mask here. As you can probably see, it is a full head. Okay, it's not just a face mask with a wig. It's full head latex, gives you full head coverage, and comes down pretty far in the back. It doesn't have a neck. It does stop at the base of your skull, you see, and then the wig is glued on. And the wig is what makes it, I think, as far as something that has a place in everyone's collection. Whether or not you're a huge fan of Mad Monster Party, it's not just a cartoony skull. It's a cartoony skull in a bright red wig. You know, how can you not love that? So if it were just the skull, I might be indifferent to a funny cartoony skull like this. But when you put the wig on there, yeah, that's a pretty sweet mask. And you know, of course it doesn't exactly look realistic in the literal sense, but it is pretty freaky when somebody has it on. If you put this on your head and go walking around in a crowd of, say, people, they will definitely notice you, because this is an outrageous mask. And there's something a little disturbing about the face too, despite the fact that it's all caricatured and funny and all that. It's a little creepy. It's a little bit like it would have been the skull of a really ugly human when the human was alive. There's something creepy about this, and even the red wig kind of, well, I don't know, maybe if there's like a Halloween drag queen kind of character, yeah, this might be, you know, the dead drag queen kind of look is something they've achieved here as well. So if you're a fan of Mad Monster Party and strange masks that will really jump out at people. Actually, this reminds me a little bit too of the old trailer for the movie Suspiria. There was a girl like combing her hair in a mirror, and she has her back to you, and she turned around, I think, and it was a skull with the wig on. Never mind, not relevant, not relevant, just like me, not relevant. But if you like weird masks, get yourself a Little Tibia.